What's going on, my brothers and sisters? This is Jesse, and I'm back with another one today, guys. Oh, God, guys, I've got so much to talk about. So much to freaking talk about, but this has been really on my mind lately, guys, throughout my experiences in life and my 43 years here on Earth and what I've dealt with and witnessed being in the workplaces all these years. Guys, and I hate to use the term chosen ones, guys, but it is what it is. We are God's chosen ones that are here. We are God's elect. I don't know any other way to say it. I don't say it out of a prideful, arrogant way. It's just what it is, guys. We are here representing God. Okay? We are here to represent God and expose all these evil, hateful people that are everywhere. All these demonic, bad-spirited people. It is what it is. I don't know any other way to say it, but listen, guys. So the topic I really wanted to talk about was how chosen ones, we tend to outwork everybody at every workplace. It's guys, we are certainly unmatched. I mean, the amount of energy we were gifted with and the level of skill and intelligence and how we move with intelligence is just, it's really top tier. It's elite. And I have found all my life growing up, I've looked around and been like, what the heck? Like, I'm not even trying. And it's easy to it's just our natural abilities and what we were gifted with by God. We were given such a high drive and work ethic in life that most of these people, guys, they can't keep up. I mean, I've had some people that could freaking keep up a little, but guys, they don't have the endurance. They just don't have it, man. They don't have that drive. We're full of drive and we're full of so much energy. We're like a big ball of energy. And it's like we're like energizing the whole workplace when we're there. I mean, holy guys, like, for instance, like, guys, like, I'm telling you, people have just, we make people mad. And they get intimidated by our work ethic and our drive that we have because they're not moving like that. They don't have that energy and the ability that we have to work like that. Nevertheless, like, guys, like, so from a very young age, I grew up on a farm, right? So when I grew up, guys, I had to be up at 5 a.m. every day to get up and shovel frozen cow shit when it was wintertime at 30 below zero, 35 below zero, it gets where I live, and try to wheelbarrow the cow shit out in a freaking little trail in the snow way back out of the field, out of the barn. Like, we didn't, like family, we never plowed away for us or everything. We had to figure it out and just try to do that, like, and lugging pails of freaking water clear, about 100 yards just to get to the barn from where the water was. And guys, I did this for so many years. I was in 4-H club. We raised baby beef. I had dairy cows. I had to milk cows in the morning. Listen, if I wasn't tied up in school or some sport, I was home working on the farm. Okay? This is just the way it was. But every morning, 5 a.m. came around, I'm out there doing the same chores every morning and evening. Okay, guys? I did this for 18, 19 years of my life. And I was in 4-H club for, like, let me see, from when I was 7 years old to senior in high school. So, I always had to participate in that stuff. And we had a big, I raised baby beef animals. And like I said, we had dairy animals. We had pigs, chickens, horses. We had all that stuff. And guys, and plus working in the fields in the summertime, we had many, many acres of, many varieties of stuff we grew. But anyway, guys, that helped me throughout my life with work ethic. I was never scared to work. I didn't get to go play with kids like everybody else. I was made to slave away in the fields, when I was a kid, and I hated it. I thought I was in hell, guys. I thought I was in hell. I mean, when I was freezing my ass off, me and my sister would be sitting by the wood stove in the morning wanting to frickin' blow our heads off because we just thought we were in hell and being tortured in life. You know, we didn't, because you'd see other friends of yours and stuff, and they are having fun and doing all these things and having it easy, get to go play video games and this and that. Like, I never got to do that. That's just not the way it was when I was growing up. I grew up in a very strict environment. I was controlled heavily, and I just was not able to have a childhood. You know, it was all work, guys, and so what that has done is made me, like, any jobs I've had have been really nothing. Like, we thrive in everything we do. Like, a lot of you have the same drive. Even if you didn't have my same situation growing up, we all have this certain drive and energy that we carry, and it carries into the workplaces that we work at. And people can feel this. People can sense this about you, and you know what? It starts pissing them off, and you're not purposely trying to make people look bad, but it starts to make people look bad, and then they start getting resentment towards you guys. And it's not our fault. It's just the way we were built. We were built to move like this and to work like this. We have integrity, you know. We're very honest people, and we help people at the workplace, and we always seem to get our stuff done quicker, faster. We make it look very easy to these people, and they freaking hate it. They get jealous, they get envious, and then they think you're making them look bad around the boss. And it's funny, guys, like, but these people don't have that in them. So naturally they get pissed off. And I'll tell you what, guys, these people move like freaking zombies. If the boss isn't around or anything, like, my boss is an hour away, and we only see him once a week. So the environment I work in, people slack off and do as little as possible when no one's around. But when the boss shows up, oh, you should see their asses moving. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm sitting here carrying all the weight, and you guys are freaking, now you want to move just because someone's here watching you. Like, no. And it's funny, guys, not to be, you know, I don't want to be a prick or anything, but you know what? I like to put the truth out there and stuff. So you know what I do when the boss is around? I go, geez, that's funny. I said, they never move like that when you're not around. I said, geez, people actually want to work when you're here. I said, other than that, I have to carry the freaking, I feel like I'm carrying the slack, which most of the time I do. You know, I mean, I'm not trying to act like I do it all, or I'm the, you know, the best, or, you know, trying to be arrogant, but it's just the truth, you guys. And I'm sure you guys have the same ability too. I'm sure you guys have some of the same, you know, you feel the same way and you see the same things. Like, if people get pissed straight off, and people hate that you're so honest, number one, hate your honesty, they hate your integrity, like I was saying, because a lot of people, they like to lie these days, guys, and they're fake and they're phonies, and they just, you know, so what they'll try to do is they'll try all they can do to trip you up at work and shit, guys. This is what they want to do because they get so much envy and jealousy towards you because you outwork them 10-1. It's not even close. It's the truth, guys. Man, guys, my last job, like, and never, not to mention that we can't keep a job long because they like to screw it up for us. And that's what's happened to me many times. You be the hardest worker there and it doesn't matter. You're making everybody else look bad. So now they feel like shit. And they can't stand who you are, you know, and they can't stand your light because these people got bad spirits and demons in them. So it freaking pisses them off constantly. So all they're trying to do is trip you up. They constantly are trying to trip you up and trying to make you look bad and trying to make your job a lot harder. I've had bosses even do that, try to put a lot of heavier shit on me because they friggin' try to get me to quit, or they want me to friggin', they will make it so hard on you at the workplace. They'll do it until you quit, or until you just can't take it anymore and you get burnt out and you just, you know, it sucks, guys. But this is what's happened to me in many job places, and I think I've been at 2 places. I got 7 years was the longest runs I've had at 2 different places, and the last 2 we're talking 2 years apiece. And it's pretty funny because, like, guys, I'm multi-skilled, multi-talented because I grew up on a farm. I did so many things. I can do carpentry work. I can go shingle a roof by myself. I've done cement work I can do by myself. I'm a very highly skilled equipment operator. from driving tractors in the fields and operating equipment on the farm. I'm multifaceted. I can do so many different things. If I got to do office work, I can do office work. I've done so many different things in life, guys. Very highly skilled woodworker. So many different things, guys. But anyway, so I take these things to the job sites and stuff, right? And guys, I don't even want to be working at these jobs anymore. I'm still trying to break out. Like, I've already owned businesses, guys, and they did good for a while, and then something would come up, and people would help sabotage them. Yeah, I had a lot to learn, and I had these businesses when I was very young, so I was in my 20s, so I had a lot to learn, and a lot of it was me not making the right choices or right moves, so I don't want to blame that, but I'm just saying, we have the ability, we should be running our own businesses because of the drive we have. We should be working in this matrix. We can't stay at workplaces because these people freaking can't stand it, man. We make them look bad. I'm just saying, like, anyway, guys, I am trying my damnedest to try to get back out on my own again, and it's hard because you have so many things that are put in your way. I mean, man, these freaking people are trying to take you down because, you know, you're marked, man. You've been marked since you were born, and just you have constantly getting hit by the devil all the time, and you just they keep setting you back, and it's like, man, it's like you take 2 steps forward and then it's like 3 steps back. It's crazy, you guys, but man, I'm finally, you know, starting to get a little somewhere. I don't know how long it's going to last, but guys, I am trying like hell to break out again and work on my own. It's hard, but for now, I'm stuck in the matrix like everyone else and working in these workplaces. It sucks, man. We're the leaders. We should be the boss. A lot of us are freaking should be the boss of where we're working, but they'll never let that happen. Nope, they'll never let that happen, guys. Because 9 times out of 10, your boss is jealous of you because of who you are and your work ethic and how much you know and your intelligence and your experience in life. They hate it. And it makes them jealous. And it sucks, guys. And I'm not a very good bootlicker. I don't know about you, but that's another thing that pisses them off. If you're not a bootlicker and kissing their ass, you're in trouble, man. They're going to get rid of you. They're going to find some way to make your life hell as long as they can at that job till you quit, or they can find some way to fire you. It's really crazy, guys. We chosen ones, we have it the toughest out there. There's no one that's got it tougher than us. I don't care what anyone says. They don't have a clue. They'd never make it in this life. They wouldn't make it a week in our shoes, and everybody knows it. And we know it, and you know what? It's just the way. It's the sad way of things. But that's what you get for following Christ. That's what you get for being one of God's chosen. This is just the hand we're dealt, and this is what. And most of the time, guys, this is all learning lessons in life, and to make us stronger too. You know, it really has. It's developed me into such a stronger person. And actually, every job that I went to, I've always gotten something better and better. Okay, God has always put me into a better situation every time. So those other places I was at before weren't good anyway, and I shouldn't have been around those toxic workplaces. But it's hard because as long as we're stuck in a matrix, you're always going to run into the toxic people. You just can't get away from it, guys. It sucks. But you know, and God, we're there, dude. You could be there making their job easier, guys, right? You're always helping them just because the way you are. You have a kind heart. You're empathetic. You care about people. So naturally, you help people. You go out and do the extra mile every time. People want to go on vacation. Even if you could be on vacation for a week, and if someone called out and they were shorthanded, you would come in. I've done that several times, guys. This is just the way we are, but it doesn't matter. They don't appreciate it. And if anything, it pisses them off because they wouldn't do the same. They just don't have that integrity that you have. They don't have, they don't live and have the moral principles that you live by in life. So it's wild, guys. I'm going to tell you what, guys. Talking about how we outwork people. Okay, so the last job I worked at, I was an equipment operator, right? I dug up water lines and stuff for the city. I was running the vac truck, $500,000 vac truck, and I thrived in all this stuff. You know, I love operating equipment. I love it. But, of course, they had to ruin that because I thrived in that. And the superintendent, he felt intimidated by me. He felt like I was coming after his job. And it's like, no, dude, I don't want your job. I'm happy doing what I'm doing. I'm happy operating equipment and stuff. Work my ass off. I mean, I'm talking working in minus 35 degrees, 16-hour days when we have a broken water line. doing that, I think we had 18 broken water lines one winter, and this is and we worked and fixed those water lines in this weather. You're out there 16 hours a day, freezing your ass off, soaked from being wet in a wet freaking hole where the main's broken and water's shooting out. Guys, this is the kind of conditions I've worked in, but it never bothered me because this is the, I grew up in this kind of, environment and stuff my whole life. So it never bothered me. Actually, I thrived even more in it, and I love the work. But of course, like I said, people get jealous of you. Your bosses get jealous of shit, and they freaking make it so I had to quit. They made it so toxic for me. They drove me out, and I had to quit. And all I did was make their jobs easier for them. Went the extra mile. Would constantly take the on-call when other people didn't want to be on call. Of course, what would I do? I get called out right in the middle of dinner every time, If something would happen, I'd be out for hours a night, 11, 1 in the morning, And I would go do these. I would happily do it, you guys, and it still wasn't good enough. These people don't care. It actually pissed them off even more that you thrived and had no problem doing it and didn't bother you. They thought it would piss you off, make you miserable, and no. And so it's a problem. See? So I removed myself from that toxic situation because I couldn't handle it anymore. And guess what? It's funny, guys. We were getting it done with like 4 guys, right? And it's funny. 4 guys were getting it all done. We were running out of work. They were pissed off because they said I was working way too fast and getting too much done during the day, and he couldn't fill up the schedule to find us work to do. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? And we spent a lot of times just straightening out tools and freaking sweeping floors because we would get it done when I was there. I was a very good leader and led the other guys I worked with too. And we would get her done. And they liked working with me and stuff. And of course, they were feeding off my energy too, I'm sure like people are feeding off your energy, your workplaces, they will work faster. Because if you weren't there, they'd be moving like a bunch of dead people, dead, soulless people, and moving like zombies because this is how it is. It's true, guys. So anyway, guys, I need to tell you this. So when I got done there, right, it's funny because not much longer after I get done, you had to hire 3 guys to replace me. Seriously, we didn't have enough work when I was there to keep everyone busy for an 8-hour day, and you had to hire 3 more people. Make that make sense to me, guys. That makes no sense at all. It's crazy. But this just gives you an idea of how much us chosen ones, the level of drive that we have and the work ethic we have and how much we can get done, It truly is amazing, guys. We were very blessed and gifted with this, and I'm sure a lot of you out there know exactly what I'm talking about, and you've dealt with a lot of the same things I have. And it truly is a gift, guys. It's a gift, and, sometimes it feels like a curse, but nah, I'll take it all day, guys. But this truly pisses them off. Freaking A, man, the jealousy and the haters come out. It's just crazy. And they'll come and tell you, too, like, hey, man, you're freaking making us look bad. Like, what the hell? Like, can you slow it down some? It's like, are you serious? I never thought that would be a problem. I'm helping you guys out, making your job easier, right? You're helping them, making their job easier, making their life way easier at work. But no, it's a problem. They can't handle it. And it's like, you would be better off being a lazy bum, guys, and then they wouldn't feel threatened by you. You would be better off freaking taking as many days off as you can, calling in sick all the time, and they would be happy. It would make them feel better. It's sick. And it shouldn't be this way, guys, but we are hated for this. We are absolutely hated for this, and it freaking blows my mind, guys. This world is ass backwards in everything. This world's totally ass backwards. It's just, it's absolutely nuts. But, I mean, God, guys, I've been dealing with this for so many years, guys, and I would love to just, if I could just get on my own again and get out of this freaking work situations with these people, it would just be so much better. I mean, we should be doing that. We should be. The amount of drive we have, we all would be so successful in business. I was very successful in business too at the time, but things came up. Things happened that, unfortunate things that took me out, and it was crazy, and I had to go back in it. The workforce, and it sucks, but we truly have enough drive that we all should be working on our own, even though the devil's trying to stop us up at all times. But we need to break through that and eventually in life we got to get on our own, be working for ourselves, guys, because we should be putting all of our energy working for ourselves and not some big company making them all kinds of money and being around all these toxic people that hate your guts. You can do the world for them, and they hate your guts. Go buy them lunch every day and they're still going to hate you. These people suck, man. People are just so hateful and jealous and envious these days. It's terrible, man. This is what I mean. This is the end times, man. I know it. I know we're in the end days. It's just, and you could tell how it's progressively gotten worse year after year after year, guys. So, I mean, guys, don't let this stuff frustrate you. You know what I do, guys? Where I still keep it going. I'm never gonna stop being able to be. I'm gonna freaking work harder and harder. I don't care if they freaking get rid of me. Then I got so many skills. I can go do something else. I can go do anything, almost anything. I am not scared, guys. I will keep on thriving and making these freaking zombies look bad every day, and not even trying to though. It's just naturally how I move and how you work. You guys would know. You know what I talk. You're gonna know what I'm talking about, you know. So don't let this shit trip you up, guys. The best thing to do is just be quiet, go there, do your job, and freaking try to get out of there and get away from these people without any conflicts, without any of this bullshit, if you can. And I know it's very hard. I know it's hard. They're trying to trip us up all the time. They're trying to set us up with stupid shit. But guys will. Sorry, guys. God's gonna make us prevail, guys, at some point. This is all learning lessons and growth and development, guys, to get us to our next level in life. Don't worry, we won't always be stuck in this situation, guys. God's got a big plan for us, and He's going to take us higher. This is all part of the training, guys. I look at it as this is preparation for what's to come. It's preparation, guys. We are the kings and queens on this earth, you guys. These people are freaking just... They're nothing. They're nothing like us. They've got serious problems. They've got unhealed traumas that they haven't processed or dealt with. They're very immature, non-growth. We are old souled. We are very old souled people. We've done a lot in life already. We've done more than most people have done. Our experiences are way more than most people. It's crazy. It's crazy the amount of living we've done in such a short period of time. More than most would ever think of being able to do in their lifetime. A lot of people are going to live their whole life and not do a quarter of what we do. It's just the truth, guys. I've seen it. I've been around long enough to see this. I'm 43. I've seen this. I've witnessed this. But anyway, guys, that's kind of what I want to talk about today, guys. And please keep checking in with me, guys. I got a heck of a lot more to talk about and a lot of stuff coming up. So anyway, guys, look forward to hearing from you guys. Stay tuned in. We'll check you later.